Hi guys, I'm here at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu here in Greater Sudbury. I was actually really scared coming in, but talking to Steve, the instructor, he really calmed me down. He's got this kind of cool, calm voice that's very confident, but in the same breath, very like welcoming. So, not sure what I'm in for. I really didn't do a lot of research before that, I did a little bit, but I want to be mostly surprised. Hopefully that'll benefit me as I do this.
Hey boys, how's it going, boys?
So working out has messed up your voice, I see.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, boy.
That was a steroid.
You only got 30 seconds of that. Disney's particular about what we
I mean, we're using their entire franchise.
We're already using
so.
Yeah, but they don't mess with they do not mess around with the mouse.
True.
I don't think you mess around with anything anymore.
So we're on week 4 now, and we're at the end of week 4 now, and I had some colleagues. They all know what I'm doing, and they say, "Congratulations, Dave! You did it for a month." Everyone just thought in their mind it was a month, and they're like, "Congratulations, Dave! How is it? Oh man, how do you feel now that you're done?" And I'm like, "You guys are jerks. I got 2 more weeks of this left."
See, and now at the end of those 2 weeks, they're not going to care. They've already said the
yeah.
congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
You've gotten
They've
it.
given me their
Like,
love
whatever.
and affection. Yeah,
We
yeah.
planned this for you. Now you're on your own.
I'm
You're
sorry.
not getting to eat this cake.
You know what? It's probably given preservatives. It's gonna be good in 2 weeks.
There you go. Throw it in the freezer.
There you go. You're good. Yeah. So
How's everyone feeling after 4
Week
weeks of this?
4.
After a month?
Week 4, things started to change, and I mean, I changed my program, so I was ready for that. But I think it's the biggest change so far for me.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So week 4 was it's when things really started amping up. Like I switched programs from the one to like the really intense one, and yeah, it's a really intense one. Like the warm up alone. I mean, you guys are in the gym with me. That warm up is killer.
I get tired watching you.
Yeah, like it's 5 exercises in a circuit, and then I rest for a minute before I start doing it again.
Yeah.
So it's like by the end of it, I'm dead, and I don't think I have any more in me, and then I have 10 exercises to do. And that was something working with the fitness expert when we were talking to Dave. He's like, "You're probably not going to get through this."
Oh, yeah.
I think one day I got through it, but I did, rather than like having things to cut out, rather than like coming in and being like, "Okay, I'm gonna do this today, but I'm cutting out this one, I'm cutting out this one, I'm cutting out this
Yeah.
one," or planning it that way. I was going in with the intention of doing it all and just going until I died, going until I could not do anymore. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's what I'm doing. So. So yeah, week 4 was fine, and I got through it, but it scares me for the weeks to come because I know how intense it is, and so I'm a little worried, but I did it, so yay.
It's get easier.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully.
is it? We'll see.
I'm feeling good. I'm kind of not doing as much as I should be, but I'm getting into a stride where like now it's just habit. I'm finding it's all a mental challenge at this point. I don't work out with you guys, so I'm finding it difficult to really make sure that I'm on myself to do it. I have to stay accountable and make sure that I'm actually doing the workouts. So I'm averaging 3 or 4 times a week, which I think is not bad. It's not amazing, but definitely have to be more accountable and just remind myself like I need to be in charge of telling myself, get your together. Like I'll be able to continue this on past the week 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a Star-Lord style workout plan, but at least
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a semi-Myron style workout plan.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah,
There you
I feel
go.
like we're
Yeah.
forming some definite habits.
The habits are nice. I find the habits monotonous sometimes, which is it's good, but maybe like every day it's the same exercise with little variants, and I'm like, man, it'd be great to do that.
Well,
Yeah.
Dave, when we talked to him at the beginning of this, was saying that you might find your workout monotonous and to
did.
diversify in activity days.
Yes,
to
activity
try
days,
and,
yeah.
Because that was something that he brought up. Even.
What's fun when I find activity days, what I'm doing is I'm walking, and yeah, I do a little bit of workouts and that sort of thing, but I definitely haven't found activities yet that I love to be like, cool, that's gonna be 2-hour hike day. You
Yeah.
know? So
Yeah,
it's, and I think maybe it's because we're doing this in the winter, and it's just it's challenging. I think, you know.
Yeah, maybe in the summer you could swim or something. You know,
Yes.
got lots of lakes around
That's
here.
hard because I can't swim, and you know that. Thanks, Point Break. Appreciate that, buddy.
Was it week 4 or did we already talk about it in week 3? When did you do your challenge?
No, I don't think we've talked about my jiu-jitsu challenge yet, which was a very different experience than I expected. It was unreal. I got flipped on the mat a lot.
Yes.
Do you know how they say, like in wrestling, it doesn't look like it hurts that much? There is still impact. There is still physics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it does.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't hurt as much, and especially for wrestlers who like fully do it, and like their ring is like a trampoline, so like they land on it and it
It's
goes
bouncy,
down. And
but they
stuff.
also practice falling.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
practice
So-
it, and like still very strong guys. Like
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's interesting when Steve, much nicer than this Steve evidently, because he knows I can't swim, tossed me, and by the way, great trainer. It was unreal. But when he tossed me, I still felt controlled. Like this is how much today he throws people over his shoulder.
Yeah.
I still felt like he was controlling my fall.
Yeah, man.
Like that is an expertise.
Yeah,
he's amazing.
Yeah, just a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad he was able to help us out and do that with us.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
so much fun. I would do it again. Absolutely.
It was fun. It was
Yeah.
it was filming it. I was like, I want to get in there. I want to
Yeah.
do that for
Yeah.
sure.
And that's good to
Yeah.
be at that level of energy where you feel you have the energy to be like, no, I want in on this.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
if like a few weeks ago, if I was filming it before we started, I might have just sat back and been like,
Thank God it's not me.
have fun.
But now it's
So like now I'm like,
Yeah,
get me
yeah,
in, get me in there.
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
Did you learn anything from it?
I learned, I did actually. It's not anything what I expected. I mean, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the art of bringing someone to the ground as fast as possible and not dying. It was pretty much what he had said always and always. It's not there to hurt your opponent necessarily. It's there to get out of a situation where you could get more hurt.
Yep.
And I love that mentality, you know? And it was
Yeah.
very much like get down to the ground, be comfortable in these close quarter situations.
Yeah, I
thought
liked
that
what
was
he said when
amazing.
he was like, you don't have to. Winning a fight isn't about beating the other guy up. It's about you not getting hurt.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you get out of a fight and you're not hurt, you won.
Yeah.
100%.
Exactly.
He
Yeah,
teaches
that's cool,
kids.
yeah.
He teaches kids. He taught my kids, and that's what he teaches them. Like, we need to get away from bullies, and we have to show them that we're not afraid of them. But if they try to fight us, we're going to control them and then get away from the situation. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
good.
yeah, and he's. I actually recommend everyone try it. The program was great. He was very welcoming. He took me off to the side, showed me some stuff to. Because there's an anxiety bubble, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's anxiety. So he took me to the side and he's like, "All right, let's do some things that are the worst case scenario." And it was awful at first, but after that, everything was fine. Everything was fine. Like all the weird stuff, not stuff I'm not used to doing, absolutely easy.
Yeah.
After he was like, and he was on top of me, I could not move. Like he had
That's the
absolute
part
control.
about jiu-jitsu where
Yeah.
you're like, there's a man on top of me right now. I
Yeah.
don't know how to feel. I'm getting kind of stressed out here.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have trouble moving when my dog's lying on top of me. It's just like, get off, get off.
What about your week 4? What was it like?
Week 4 was eye-opening for me. I mean, it's the second week of my second phase of my workout, so it ramped up a little bit last week, and so I thought I was going to be pretty comfortable in the exercises and everything. But I got to see a personal trainer this week. And the personal trainer showed me just how wrong I was about some exercises. Not everything. I was doing a couple things right, but there were some exercises where he was like, "Okay, well, if you put your arms up all the way like this, you're losing the tension that you should be building and then at that point it becomes way more high intensity, because when you release like this, you lose that constant strain on your muscles. It's a release. So it makes it easier. And he showed me a better way to do, or the right way to do, like the deadlifts and the military press. Both of those I was doing way off.
Yeah, I think the one that I noticed filming the most was the one where the cable pulls.
Oh, the cable
where you were
pulls.
doing that.
Absolutely.
And then he was like, "No, do them like that." And like just watching it, I'm like, "Ooh, I can tell that would feel different."
Oh yeah, because
Oh, yeah.
I was engaging only my biceps, and it's fine to work your biceps, but then like moving it like this was just all chest, and I was like, oh, now I've been doing this exercise wrong for a year, and now I understand why this is so much more valuable for that particular exercise. So I mean, he helped a lot. He helped me refocus my workout. He helped me find replacement exercises. I can't do killer pull-ups like you guys can, or dips, because I just can't with my weight do those things. So he showed me other exercises I could do to replace them, gave me some recommendations. So moving into week 5, where it ramps up again, it's going to be a whole new ballgame.
Let's talk about the value of getting some expert advice, right? I mean, don't trust everyone on YouTube. But
we're not claiming. We've never claimed. We've
claimed the
claimed we
opposite.
don't know what we're doing.
Exactly. And this guy, and like thanks to Real Gem obviously for providing this trainer to all of us. And when you sign up for a membership, you get a free hour, and I take it. Like, he showed me so much, like, and showed you so much. Like, get that expert advice, right?
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough just to get YouTube exercises.
Yeah.
Because someone's there pushing you differently. Yeah.
So week 4 is done.
All right.
That's it. Good.
That's that. And again, I'm always like, we're 1 week closer, and then like my mind, it's just like, I don't know, this like already instilled negative inset that I'm trying to like get rid of, but I'm like, we're 1 week closer, and then my mind's automatically like, there's still 2 weeks to go.
Oh yeah,
You calm down.
you did 4 though, and it's
did
gonna be the
4,
2 of the worst weeks, at least for
Yeah.
you and me, because our workouts ramp up.
They just keep going, yeah.
My workout remains the same.
Actually, my workout remains the same now, but I have my challenge next week, and like,
Yeah.
I just keep increasing like the weight and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. But
It's good, boys.
we're getting there.
Keep it up.
Survived week 4.
So you
1
say
week
big
closer.
W, right?
That big W. Every day, every week's a
closer
W.
to the end, and I'm about to break. Not copyright.
I love it.
No more than 30 seconds of that. All right, guys. Well, see you around.
That's it.
All right,
Let's
guys.
do it.
Go away.
Take care.